Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm on a journey to achieve my financial goals and hopefully motivating you to achieve yours as well. So today we're just going to be talking about how we were able to increase our wealth by $48,000 in a matter of 6 months off of one income. I wanted to do this video just because I do watch other people's personal finance channels, and I do see in the comments where people say that they don't feel like they can relate to someone because they have 2 income households compared to that commenter may only have 1 income. And I want to try to point out that it's not necessarily about how much income one may have. It could also be about their financial strategy. And so I wanted to go ahead and share with you all what we were able to do as a 1 income household in a matter of a few months, and then also point out some differences in our financial strategy that I know is not like other people's. So I wanted to share that with you all. So let's go ahead and get into these numbers. First off, I want to start off by going over our numbers, how we were able to increase our wealth by that much in a matter of 6 months while we were 1 income household. We had decided for my husband to quit his job, and so then it was only me working and providing the income for the household. So I wanted to show you all how our numbers fell and exactly where the wealth came from. So first off, it was about December 2020 was the first month where my husband did not work, and so our wealth was about $57,000 at that point. And then by May 2021, that's the last month where he didn't work, and so our wealth had increased by about $48,000 during that time. So just to break down our numbers, you'll see that our debts decreased by about $2,000, which mainly came from our mortgage, us making our mortgage payments, which decreased by about $1,280. So that was able to add to our wealth slightly. But what you'll mainly see is our assets. This is what really made the difference. So the main things that you'll see is our savings and retirement account increased by about $3,500, but our house increased in value by almost $43,000. This is what I mean when I say it's financial strategy over income that's more important in my eyes. So because I do understand how having more of an income can actually affect your finances, I definitely understand that. But my thing is, it depends on the financial strategy. We know people who make more than us and they're still not able to accomplish some of the things that we can financially. Like, for example, we were able to pay cash for a car, or we were able to buy a rental property. Like, we know people who can't actually do those things. Why aren't they able to do those things? And it's because it depends on where people put their money and how they're deciding what they're deciding to do with their money. And I mean, you probably know someone who makes a similar amount as you, but because they decide to spend their money on all these material things, that they don't have as much money as you may, or they may not be able to do the things that you may do financially. So no, it's not all about income. It's more so about where you put your money and what the financial strategy is. And so I just wanted to point out where our money came from. Let's look at this because, like I said, I do watch other people's personal finance channels. And so one thing that I have seen with other people's personal finance channels that's definitely different than our financial strategy is home ownership. So I've seen where people have said that they're intentionally not becoming homeowners right now, even though they may be able to qualify for it, but they decide to continue to rent. And so if you look at our numbers, like I said, our wealth increased by $48,000 in a matter of 6 months. Almost $43,000 of that just came from our house increasing in value. That's about 90% of the total amount of our wealth increase. 90% of it came from just our house increasing in value naturally. Like when people decide to continue to rent and not buy a house when they could, this is something that they potentially miss out on, is this potential equity that you could gain from being a homeowner. And so that mortgage is in my name only. And then also, even when I just recently did this refinance on my mortgage, that's in my name only as well. So this was all done off of one income as far as this equity. I've also seen where people talk about not contributing to their 401k just because they have a different financial strategy. They decide to put money towards different things. So me personally, with my job doubles our contribution amounts up to 5%. Right here, what you'll see is that my 401k difference was about $7,000. What you'll see is that during this time, I contributed about $1,000 into my 401k, and my job put in $2,000. So that was just like $2,000 of extra money that I wouldn't have if I didn't decide to contribute to my 401k. And then what you'll see here is that the market actually increased by about $3,800. So that makes up that total difference there. And so for people who decide not to contribute to their 401k, that's something else that they could be missing out on, as far as like employer contributions, the employer putting money in there for you automatically, and then also your 401k being in the market, and so you receive in return from the market. That's something else. I just wanted to share that with you all because I don't want people to potentially miss out on good, good financial advice that could potentially affect them positively just because they feel like they automatically can't relate to someone because they may have more of an income than them. Maybe that personal finance channel is just trying to present a financial strategy that is actually helping them build wealth faster. And so you have to try to catch on to the strategy that they're trying to present to you instead of just feeling like it don't pertain to you because you may not have as much of an income. But like I said, I feel like it's more about financial strategy than it is necessarily about income. But yeah, so that's just some things I wanted to point out and share with you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.